Thank you, Madam Speaker. It's an honor to address this body on the higher ed budget, which indeed focuses on our institutions in particular that are facing declining enrollment. There is a mission set out to address the disparity in funding levels between institutions, and that is attacked in a couple of ways. Floor funding is a part of this budget, which reduces the disparity between our highest and lowest funded historically districts. And there is a transformational one-time investment in the MIPSR's payoff for a number of other institutions as well. Our institutions are facing an inflection point as far as the value proposition that they make to current and aspiring learners. These types of supports, these types of transformational changes in funding structure, and some of the things that are being talked about in other quarters that complement this, allows that inflection point to have some meat to it, in consideration of space being opened up for programmatic supports, counseling, wraparound, mental health, and efforts to boost retention and persistence as that value proposition is boosted and as individual institutions lean into their lanes of relevance and specializations. This budget also, I'm proud of, does something that I think only this one really gets at, which is speaking to some of the things that would be hoped for in these investments. Things like maximized acceleration pathways, maximized prior learning assessment, which honors a student's life experience, broad acceptance of dual enrollment to ensure the maximum value for our very well-run high school and CTE-based programs, and sound fiscal guidance on the establishment of rainy day funds and minimum balances for stabilization. This budget also speaks to financial aid, boosting the competitive scholarship by 50% and raising the tuition grant for our independent entities as well, and also more broadly applying the tuition incentive program and speaking to more acceleration options for those high schoolers as well. And financial aid really speaks to student mobility, choices, and driving competition between entities, which is a good thing. This also gets at innovations in the marketplace with competency-based models, healthcare and critical first-line credential initiatives, and input and collaboration across the board from the employer space as to those job-ready, in-demand necessities. This is a great foundational place for us to be. Appreciate the work of all of the members of my committee in getting us to this place. Certainly there's more to do, and I appreciate consideration of a yes vote for this budget. Thank you, Madam Speaker.